Okay, guys, this is how he rolls. We're having our morning cup of coffee,
I'm kind of hemmed in here.
and he can't move because the animals. I have more animals. I'm in the midst of cleaning, so
don't need any more
excuse the
animals.
mess.
We don't need any more animals. They'd be on top of me.
Two of my cats are there. I'm moving things in the back room there. Usually they sit right there next to me on the other side of the couch, but I'm having my morning coffee. Look at these guys. And this was the funniest one right here.
My annoying children.
Yeah, the dog was with me all the time until Clay retired, and just lately we know who he picked, huh? Well, he would have sat with Clay all the time anyway, but he was gone. And this cat, as soon as that one day outside for the newbies, tell what happened with, this is Sam Kelmowski, this is Branch, this is Clay. Excuse the mess because we are remodeling. That's Shorty.
The dog keeps kicking me.
That's OC for Orange Cat, and Charlene is outside somewhere.
Keep moving your leg, dog. You keep kicking me.
So tell the story about Sam Kamowski.
What about him?
How he wouldn't come to anybody or look at anybody.
Oh, when he was a kitten, he didn't want anything to do with anybody. So I was sitting out front having my coffee with Ruthie, and all of a sudden he climbs up on my lap and lays down. And he's been doing it ever since.
And he adopted Clay. It's like...
And he wouldn't let anybody touch him. You couldn't even pet him. He was like a wild cat, and then all of a sudden he just...
It was weird.
Went from bad to good. Well, he's not good. He's a pain in the butt, but it was like night and day with this cat.
It was so funny because
I never saw anything like it.
I was standing on the other side of him, and it was like he was behind Clay. He started like smelling him and like walking over on top of him, and he sat on his lap and he started the purring, and after that he'll sit and wait for Clay. He never sits on my lap. And then Branch, a good boy. Yeah, he is. Branch likes Clay too, but they all sprawl out here, and then Clay's hemmed in.
I guess I'm a very comfortable mattress or something.
Well, you're warm. He's like a pot-belly stove, huh? Cover your leg.
Pot-belly something. Maybe a pot-belly pig.
So he's playing a game.
Well, it's the only thing I got to do when I'm crowded.
And I'm happy because if the animals are sitting with him, I can get some housework done because they're not under me. Of course, sometimes every time I move, they think they're going to be fed.
Well, when they hear you get up, that's when they jump up out of their chairs.
And then after a while, they realize they're not going to be fed.
And then they go back to laying on me.
Because I have to throw them a treat to go outside or they don't go outside. Except for Branch. He always stays in. But we don't do the cat box thing. These guys go outside. They're good about it. What do you think, Branch? You cleaning up? Oh. He's got itchy fur. I got to put lotion on him, huh?
Some oil his fur again.
He's got to have some oil on his fur, huh? He gets hot.
He's got
a skin thing.
Skin thing. It's like he needs to go see the dermatologist.
Well, we talked to the vet, and
they said to rub oil on his.
Yeah, he's got stuff we put on him.
It's like Buffalo Bill said, rub the oil on his skin, or he will get the hose again.
The hose.
You've never saw Silence of the Lambs?
Are you kidding? That's scary.
Oh, it's not scary. It was a good story.
I don't do Silence of the... I love you, but I don't do Silence of the Lambs.
It wasn't scary.
I don't like scary movies. I don't mind creature features, like the old B-grade movies, giant ants and stuff. I love that stuff. But I don't like horror stuff, I guess.
We have to rub the oil on his skin. Well, actually, it's lotion in the movie. But...
Listen, can they hear? Look, he's jealous. He doesn't let me touch anyone. And if he sleeps on me, if the cats come near him, he gets snotty. Don't you? You get snotty, boy? Yeah. So these guys are all spoiled. He got new clothes this year. And they have to have their treats. And they all sit on Daddy. And I'm happy because everybody's happy and I know where everybody
She's
is.
happy because they're all on me.
I am. Well, I don't mind. But actually, I do because I'm usually crocheting, knitting, working on something, and the cats are playing with the yarn, or the dog is. Well, the dog's pretty good. But anyway,
And I've got to get up and
use the
set that.
restroom.
No,
Oh,
I've got
set
to
the.
set that incubator
Oh,
up
yeah.
today.
Yeah, tell them what's coming.
We have some quail eggs coming. I'm going to start up with the quail again now that I'm able to get around a little better now.
Yeah, we're starting the farm up full force. We had this. We took everything and we
Had to get rid of a lot of
maintenance.
it when I went through my operation stuff. Because I couldn't leave Ruthie to do it all by herself.
So everything was on maintenance. We sold the quail because we knew
But we kept all the equipment and everything, so because we knew we were going to eventually get back into it.
Yeah, so everything was on hold. Our bees were on hold. We don't even know how our bees are faring. Well,
I think the last hive died off, but
so
we'll
we're
start them up
discussing
again.
how we're gonna move everything this year. Just because Clay was, I mean, he was down, and I was his nurse for like what 6 months, because Clay didn't do as well as we had hoped because he's a diabetic. But
Well, they said that diabetics have a little more trouble healing from hip surgery and that, so. And
your doctor also
it's
thought
not
maybe,
as mobile. It's not as mobile as it should be,
but he also thought maybe you had back problem too. Remember?
Yeah.
So, but it's okay because we just keep believing God's going to heal him.
Yeah,
And
we'll be
He
fine.
will. He will. Or we'll die believing.
Could be worse. I could not move at all. And I can move, so
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
So I'm cleaning, remodeling, sorting, getting things
But
going.
I do need to set that incubator up today, so
Yeah, we got
because
to find a good spot
those eggs
for it.
could come as early as today, or this week or next week.
Yeah. You guys want to see the incubator? They won't do anything.
No, I don't want them.
You know, we've never had problems with the cats with birds or anything in this house.
They don't bother the eggs, but as soon as there's chicks hatch out,
Yeah, but they don't even bother them.
you watch how fast they get nosy about what's going on over there.
But but they're real. Most of my animals are really good for me. I should have been an animal trainer, you know. But the key is treats. So, hey guys, pray for our farm this year. What we do, what we don't do, because we're kind of rebooting what we get, what we don't get. Because Clay and I have been discussing this. Because when you go and get your animals and stuff, don't just be like, oh, this will be fun, this will be fun. It's like when we go grocery shopping. We go in, we get what we need, and we get out. And the same with the animal. You don't want to be like, oh, I think I might want to do this, and I might want to do this. Because for the newbies that don't know a lot about farming or don't have a farm, where is the money in your farm? Where's the most big expenditure?
Feed.
So you get animals, you get 100 chickens, you think, aren't they cute? And then you got to find out ways to feed them. And if you don't have the money to feed them, you shouldn't get them. Because all of our animals always have feed. And our model is if they don't eat, we don't. If they don't, we feed them before us. We never have had trouble with that. But there are some people that get a ton of animals and then they don't know how to feed them, and that's not.
They have the money to feed them.
Right, don't have the money to feed them, so you have to take that into consideration. And a lot of new people don't realize, like, you can't just feed rabbits grass or chickens grass.
Feed prices aren't cheap.
No, they're not. And you can't just feed your animals grass either. You've got to feed them feed. They can have a lot of, like us.
They can eat grass, but they need the nutrients from the seeds and pellets.
Yeah, they do, in order to be healthy. Right? Sam Kilmowski, look at his fur. He's got like a little brown in it. Now, Charlene's pure black. She's really black. Yeah. And you know, there's stray kittens out this year. We saw an orange one, a gray and white one, but nobody stuck around. I saw a few stray ones, but nobody stuck around. And no one's asking for cats. Wait a minute. Yes, actually, someone asked me for a cat this week. So that's not true.
I didn't see you give any of them away.
Well, it's an if, but I don't know if what's going to happen. Because there's always somebody that kind of comes around.
Who asked you for a cat?
I'll tell you afterwards. Well, because I don't like to mention names. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
fine.
That's I don't love you guys, but when it's my rule is if it's
Personal
not,
information we don't give out.
well, if it's not about my household, this is a good rule for life. If it's not about my household, you shouldn't be talking about it because that's where gossip can come in. So if it's not about your household, you shouldn't be talking about it. And then the other thing is, wait, why am I talking? Right? Sometimes, we all do it. We all do it. So what do you think there, Branch? Do you have itchy skin this
Or
morning?
whist.
What's that?
Why is she talking?
Hey, my money is in my mouth. My gift is my mouth. I was a salesperson for years. So my money is my mouth. And you gotta...
And with me, silence is golden.
Silence is golden. Silence is golden. He's at that metallic age. Remember, honey? Silver in the hair,
And rust.
gold in the teeth, and lead in the pants. Well, he's just sitting down. We're having our morning coffee. We got up, I woke up at 4, I fell back to sleep.
I woke up at 3, went back to sleep, woke up at 6.
So I got up, I made the coffee, I started the soup, because we have soup every single day. Women, let me tell you, best thing ever, Dad. You have one meal taken care of, and I froze, like if you make too much soup, or when you make soup, make a lot, and then just pull out one, put it in the crock pot, one meal done.
And 6 was sleeping in.
Huh? Well, yeah, for us.
'Cause usually we're up by 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
We still get up early. So I got up this morning, I did some dishes, I did the coffee, I fed the animals, I started the soup. And this is the morning. Of course, I'm playing on the internet all between all this stuff, too. And then in the middle of it, too, I'll just kind of get going. Then a little bit later this morning, I talked to my sister for like an hour or two. Usually I'm cleaning and she's cleaning. And she's my prayer partner, too. And then after that, I usually take a nap. I take a long nap. A real... Then we stay up till like 2 in the morning, right? Uh-oh, Sam Kilmowski, I'm not going to feed you, boy. Because you guys already ate and ate and ate and ate, and you still have food in your dish anyway. These guys get fed outside, otherwise they'd never go outside and use the potty. Look at them. Do you want me to pet your cat? Look. He don't like that. Okay, Branch, I'm petting ya. He's the king of the dogs. Now, his sister, remember? We just saw his sister. His sister. She is, what do you think, half the size of him?
Almost a third.
Yeah, she's like a third. I couldn't believe it. And she's like a third of him. So we went to
She looks more like a Chihuahua.
Yeah, she does. Well, they said that he was part toy...
Beagle and
toy...
Terrier.
Fox toy terrier. And he's pretty big, so he must have took the Beagle part, and the other ones took that other...
Fox Terrier and toy, that's just their size, small.
Yeah, so it was really weird. Now you're going to make sure she's clean? Well, she's going to love you for that. Usually him and Shorty, my other cat, they're all licking each other, and the cats are so funny. When he goes outside, he acts like he never saw a cat before in his life.
Yeah, he wants to chase him around the yard, but in the house he's...
Yeah, well, he barks and he carries on like you never saw him. And then in the house, they're all laying down together. And, well, I think it's just a game because the cats know it, too. Because I never let him... I mean, it's just,
We don't let him catch him, I mean.
No, it's just a game anyway. Even if he caught him, he's not going to do anything but smell him. It's just a game. But, well, why are you down here, Kilmowski? Oops, hey, that might hurt him. You don't want me to... Look, you don't want me to pet that cat? No way. What will happen if I go up here now? Are they going to move up here? No, Branch is just going to get down. So anyway, Clay's playing his game. What game you playing?
Oh, it's just a collecting game.
But he gets to rest because in the summer he's going to bust his butt. He does stuff. He's just resting this morning.
Winter time pain in the butt for trying to get anything done.
He's babysitting the children.
As soon as spring comes, I can get out and start building things, and it'd be great.
And I don't know where Charlene is. Charlene's outside a lot. She likes going out. She came in, looked around.
She doesn't stay long.
No, she doesn't. She does some. Sometimes she does, and sometimes she doesn't. But I don't know. She doesn't hang out with these three guys because these three guys are always together, and she kind of comes in and out. And these guys are just in. And if they're out, I got a big fluffy box in case you decide to stay out. But usually, you guys want to come back in, huh? But they've been out a little bit more because the days are nicer.
Yeah. We've had a very mild winter.
Yeah, we have. For us, because if you didn't know, guys, we're in upstate New York. And this is like not even a winter for us.
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah. If you look back, because we've been doing YouTube I've actually been doing it about 10 years. And now I'm only doing it. We actually kind of just we kind of rebooted because I had other interests before. I got into, I did some YouTubes, but I had other things. I was, working and doing other things, and now we're both retired, which is nice. So we both kind of retired at the same time, but I was working on other stuff before. So now we have nothing to do but YouTube, which is fun. But we don't monetize our channel, and we probably never will, unless the Lord speaks to us.
We're not in it for the money.
No, I know some people might think it's crazy, but I've been involved with stuff like that before, and it's an okay thing for some people, but it's not my kind of thing because it's just not. Well, as far as making money on it.
But you see the new rules going on about monetizing. We don't have to worry about that.
Right. Well, it's 60% of the people that are going to start YouTube channels this year will probably quit. And the reason I don't monetize isn't because I don't think it's a great opportunity, because I do. It's just that we're older and we're retired, and I just want to be doing it for fun and for the social part. I do want my channel to grow, and I do want to meet more people, but I'm doing it for the social part. I feel like that's where my wealth is, in meeting you guys and having you guys a part. But it's not that I don't think it's a great opportunity, because I think it's a phenomenal opportunity, but it's just not for us. Because we're in it for the social part.
It's for a younger couple that want to build themselves up a little bit. That's fine.
Yeah, right. But like I said, if God spoke to us and things changed, that's a different story. But right now, we're just in it for the social.
But then again, they have to make videos just about every day to keep their money up. We make them as we need to or want to.
Well, I make them every day because I like making them every day.
But we're not forced to.
Right. But I'll probably make videos every day until we kick the bucket.
I'll make a video if I think it's going to be something that somebody's interested in.
But I want to know all about it. I want to know what they do, because I like the money stuff, the sales stuff. I want to know how to make money, why they make money, what they do, all the behind. I want to know YouTube like the back of my hand, because that's my training in sales. But I myself don't want to make any money, because I just want the fun part, and I don't want to feel like I don't want to feel any pressure, stress, anxiety. Not that I would, but my nature might be more if I thought there was a dollar sign attached to the other. Like, if I don't do all this, I'm not going to be able to feed my family or something. You know what I mean? That's just me. Enough said, right? Enough said. But but I will say, last thing I will say, it is a phenomenal opportunity if you want to work 24/7, get it going in the beginning, and after a while, you should be really great. And just don't talk bad about YouTube. Do everything that they tell you. Follow the rules, and you'll be golden. You know what I'm saying? It is a phenomenal opportunity, but I'm meaning 24/7, because it's like you got to get it going. So he's looking at me like, don't talk about money and sales and all that. See, my husband's not into that part either. And I'm his wife, and
I'm just happy with the life that the Lord has handed me.
He's my job. Right, sweetie?
I don't have to be paid for my life.
I'm his job. Look at you, could have been Santa if you keep growing your hair.
By next Christmas, this summer I don't sweat to death.
You can wear.
Which last time I had a beard years ago, I sweat all summer, so I had to cut it off.
Well, we thought when we grow up we'll become Santa and Mrs. Claus. Maybe that will happen for us. You can be Santa and I can be Mrs. Claus. And then remember last year when because Clay couldn't walk to the barn and we put the sled on the dog, how cute he was. He looked like the Grinch running out to the barn.
Mm-hmm.
We attached the sled to the dog and he ran to the barn to me and ran back to Clay to help us. It was hilarious. We should have got that on video. We'll have to do it again. It was so cute. We still might be able to.
You look like Max.
You're talking about in the Grinch? It was hilarious. Because
I was loading the sled at the back of the car, and he'd follow me out as I dragged it to the barn.
But I came with him because the corn was too heavy for him. So I would come and I would take most of the load with my weight, but he would run back with the empty sled. It was hilarious. He looked so funny it made you want to laugh.
Looked like he was having a good time.
Oh, he
too.
loved it. He was having a ball. Because he was just running between the two of us, and he thought it was a big old game. But he couldn't carry the heavy stuff, so, I mean, obviously I didn't want to get my dog hurt.
I couldn't expect him to carry feed.
No, so I just walked with him, because Clay
Just
would...
a little dog.
I know, and I would just load it. Yeah, that part, he couldn't handle it, so I'd just walk back to Clay, and then I'd run to the barn, and then he'd run back to Clay. So,
I'd walk back to the car, and he'd drag the sled for me.
but he loved it. It was funny as anything. So, we do have a lot of fun. Clay and I are like 60 going on.
This year,
20.
I want to do some more building of a few more rabbit hutches and some quail coops, and do some more work on some automatic waters and things. So there'll be a lot of videos that might interest you. If not, well, I can't expect you to have to watch, but
I think there will be.
I think you'll enjoy some of it.
Yeah, we'll have a lot longer
I'll explain
videos,
what I'm
too.
doing.